Coming to you live from Southern California. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
All right, ready to go here. Here's George Springer. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Way high. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one out now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This one popped up. Paris has a beat on it. And there are two outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That's a ball. And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting fourth.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to hit. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Lined, and that's a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss, strike one. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Inside, ball 1. And that just misses. Got him swinging for the strikeout. A couple of hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this one, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Siggy? Josh Lowe now at the plate. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Yes.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably.
Runner on the go. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. The Angels take the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, the strike first as he gets. Job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Adele tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
High fly ball, right field. Springer under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Jorge Soler in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. Struck him out swinging. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump. Back here at Angel Stadium, second inning set to go. So the Los Angeles Angels have had a rough go so far this season. Siggy, they got to be scratching their heads in that clubhouse.
Actually, Boog, I think the way they respond in the clubhouse is going to be critical. If you're able to laugh it off, trust your talent, and work hard, it should work out in the end. But there's no doubt they put themselves deep underwater in the standings, and they've got a lot of ground to make up. Big few weeks coming.
Davis Schneider in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow
To second, there's one. To first, double play. Nicely done. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo Jimenez. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. We hit the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Kyren Paris. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Bieber, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Slider right there. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Rice Teodosio. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And
Joe Porowski, let's go. Gold 6.
That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's a Badger. I love it.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit around second, on his way to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Towards first, but that rolls foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's ripped for a base hit. Vladdy comes in to score. It's 2-2.
Okamoto.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
Now this one gets through. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with one away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. Hammered on the line. Base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout. All loaded up. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Swing, and he popped it up. That one is foul, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. Low. Should have this one. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in
Runner
to score.
scored.
Puts the tag on him. Back in Anaheim. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Josh Lowe. To the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels. The shortstop. Neto.
Hup.
Line to left. Strong takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball. Low. Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back here at Angel Stadium, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 3.
Surprised they didn't challenge that.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Comes up empty.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Varsho at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. Now a 6-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ripped into right field, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Christian Moore.
Ripped to right, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the
Jorge
Angels,
Soler up at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Soler.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left. 1 away on the fly out.
Angels, second baseman, Kyrie.
Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fought off foul.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Harris checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Two on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. A changeup missing. Full count now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're all loaded up. Next is the speedy first baseman, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in the spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Slice the other way and foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. And it's off the wall. Runner around third. He'll score and they've tied it.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a good eye there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. Ends the inning after they racked up. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kirby Yates. Tied at 6. Digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got him to chase one upstairs there. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
At the plate, Davis Schneider. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So digging in, Miles Straw. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fouled off left side.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner takes off. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. Here comes a skipper out of the... On the mound now, Ben Joyce. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And it's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swings through that.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. Kirk settles under it. He makes the grab. 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Christian Moore. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Outside low. Ball 1. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Angels go back in Anaheim. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, George Springer. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He went deep back. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Drew Pomeranz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. In the air, right field. Adele gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Runner at third. 2 away. Ripped to short. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check. Back here at Angel State. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Late swing, fouled off. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. So digging in, Bryce Teodosio.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A 3-run shot. His first homer of the year. And now they're out front. It's 9-7.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. 2 outs, base is empty. Zach.
Now pitching for
Ball
Toronto.
4, take the
Number
base.
45. Tommy Mann. Now pitching.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. This one popped up. Paris under this one. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hello.
Ball. Outside.
I forgot I was in a party.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. The left fielder, Miles Straw. Line drive. Base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 2-run score. We are tied. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. And they take the lead in the 7th. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. That's out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Well, one-run game. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit in the field. So a man on base to start the inning.
They're still talking. I love it.
Here goes the runner. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run shot. Third home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 12-9.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw to first. One pitch and one. Out. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Here's your one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the eighth. So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the veteran
Number
pitcher in this
71,
spot, Tyler Rogers.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Ball two.
Rogers, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Angels.
Ball four. Take the base.
Pinch hitting for the Angels. Number 27, Mike.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. That's to third, Moore. Tosses across to first. One pitch and one out.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
That one fouled off. Yo one.
No, that's the
And
ball.
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
On to first, and Guerrero is set down. We head to the bottom of the ninth. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer,
Number
Jeff.
3, 0.
So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, going crazy.